Hello, my name is Josh, and this is Matt, and
Hey,
this is
hey.
Comic Book Collecting Quest, and we're just chit-chatting and showing off some books. I'm gonna let you go first here, Matt.
Awesome. Let me switch this over here. Just that a little bit. And I picked up, these are all like dollar books, but I mean, they're worth more than $1, but I paid $1. I never really buy DC stuff, but I like Harley Quinn things. So I got that one. I think these are all from the same series, also. I'm not sure, but no, it's a different title card. So this was an earlier one. Uh, yeah.
Oh,
And
it's definitely earlier, yeah.
yeah, and this one is from that same series there. Terry Dodson cover. I like
Mm.
those. Yeah. But like I said, I don't buy a lot of DC. I think I have a little more DC in here than I normally buy, so it's a different one for me. Unless it's a big key. I always buy big keys. Here's one you'll like. James Bond
Yes,
Jr.
dude, I want that whole run, and that's number one too.
Yeah, I love Jaws, man. Love the
Yeah.
Jaws there. So
So
good.
I think they only made like five of those or something, five or six of them. But yeah, I love those.
Yeah, man, I thought it was pretty good.
So
Uh,
confusing because he was James Bond's nephew, but his
right.
name is James Bond Jr. I don't get it.
Yeah, they just had to do it. I bought some of these, like this one here. It's a reprint of. I'm not sure which issues. I'm gonna read it. I'm actually bringing them with me tomorrow. This one and the next one I'm gonna show. Bringing them with me to work to read tomorrow. But yeah, I thought the covers on these are pretty cool. These Timely Comics reprints of various
It's like
things.
airbrushed or something. Huh?
Yeah, I didn't look up who the covers were by, but they are pretty good. And here's another one. This one is all winners. I don't know what it. Like I said, it just they reprint some of the earlier books, so
That's great.
I grabbed it just to read, and the covers were cool. So for a buck each, you can't really beat it.
Yeah, those are
Uh, let's see here. It's Galactus, the Origin, Supervillain Classics #1.
very cool.
Yeah, and Newsstand. I like Galactus, one of the better villains. Here is Spider-Man is rejected from the Avengers in this issue. I really like this cover.
I've never seen that one.
Never seen it. Yeah, it's
Pretty sick.
I see it every once in a while, but this was a pretty clean copy, so I had to grab it. And like I said, this is the issue where they're like, "Hey, Spider-Man, you're not in the Avengers," and he's like, "What's wrong with me?"
I've never
Okay, yep, go
seen
ahead.
an Avenger or something like that. Like the early '90s, he was an Avenger, but he wasn't like a regular or anything.
No, he was like B Team or something.
Yeah, I think they were fighting like fighting in space. Uh, yeah.
Doing something where they needed a Spider-Man.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what this next thing is, but I thought it looked cool and I liked the art. Some weird something or another. Freeway Ninja Hanzo. It's payback time. I honestly, what sold me on it is the barbed wire.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of Sleepy House Comics, but I'm gonna read it. I'm actually reading this tonight as soon as we're done here.
Very nice. That might be its only issue.
Okay. This next thing here is kind of cool. I showed a Simpsons issue like a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
It was the Simpsons Illustrated, and it was smaller sized. This is very similar. This is Simpsons Comics and Stories #1. This is actually the first appearance of Simpsons in comics.
Yeah, yeah. But
Uh,
I'm
it
trying to figure out what is that though.
oh, you see, it came in standard comic book size, but you could also buy these weird 6 packs of Butterfinger, and this was packaged in with 6
I believe
packages of was it Butterfinger? Yeah, I think it was Butterfingers.
Bart Simpson was the Butterfinger
Right.
Folk,
Yeah. Nobody better lay a finger on my butterfinger, correct?
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, so this is in my opinion, this is probably a little bit more rare because who was buying 6 packs of
for
Butterfingers?
for sure it is. And that says annual 1993. Is that what this?
Yeah, that's annual 1993.
I've got the regular one, but I certainly don't have that one. God, I didn't
Oh,
know that.
you have a full size one?
I have the full size one. Yeah, mine's in rough shape though.
Yeah, honestly, they don't actually sell for that much. Like 10, $15 will get you a good copy
Of the little one there.
of both of them. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Okay, let's see here. This is another DC. Like I said, I don't buy a lot of DC, but when the art is this good, got to get it. Joe Kubert.
Yeah, Joe Kubert he's the best.
Yeah. Oh man, that's good art. And I have a couple of these Korok Son of Tarzan things, but they're just in a box of stuff that I don't really care about. I just buy them for that cover art, and then I just got them. But it's
I'm
Edgar Rice Burroughs. Like everything I've ever read that was actually like his books or based on his books has been awesome. He was a great science fiction writer.
yet to read Tarzan, but when I was a kid, I would read the Tarzan like paperbacks, and I loved those.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those were great. Okay, I got a couple oddball things here. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna read it tonight also. Power Factor #1 by Wonder Color Comics.
Wow, just got to tell you that hey, we're not black and white indie.
Exactly. I'm a sucker for these early things that went like one issue, and just to see what could have been, you
Yeah,
know. Speaking of which, this actually was a series that ran for a while that I've been picking up here and there. So I love the cover, the Wasteland cover. It's like a Mad Max sort of situation going on here.
yeah. I wonder. I don't know if that Charles Dixon is the because it was like Chuck Dixon, I think, wrote for Batman uh, there for a while. I don't know if
Could
that.
be. I'm not sure, but it's LP, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, I got one more. This is my last one. That is Batman Adventures 23. I really like the cover. I'm not sure. Do you know who did that cover? Is that Bruce Timm? I know Bruce Timm did a lot of these covers.
I don't know if no that it would say on the cover. That's Bert that Burchett or Burchett or
Mm.
whatever.
Anyways, cool cover for $1. I was like, yeah, grab that. I think that's it. But I do have. Let me see. This isn't a comic, but in the same realm.
Show it.
This is the flash mount for I can't get a good view on it. This is like an early flash mount for a camera. It's actually what they used
Oh,
to make Darth Vader's lightsaber out of.
totally. That's awesome because I was looking at it, like, man, that looks like a lightsaber.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lightsaber. I'm gonna go through the trouble of like figuring out all the original parts they used to make a lightsaber out of it, and I'm gonna do it just because I thought I found it for cheap, and I was like, hey, might as well.
That's great. Uh,
All right.
hang on. Can you buy me just a second? Show something else. Show a book or a toy or something. My kid is trying to bust in on us here.
Go for it. I got you.
Yep. Thanks. Hey. No.
All right. I literally just reached into a box and grabbed random unsorted things here. So let's see what we got. Black Hammer #1 ash can. I just bought that like 2 months ago, something like that. Ooh. Here's an Adam Hughes convention sketch cover. uh, handed those out at conventions, and it's signed. Can't pass up on that.
Oh wow,
Uh,
cool.
oh yeah, I had a different one before, but I sold it, and this is the other one that I had. So grab that. And I grew my Black Hammer #1 ash can.
Very nice.
There you go. All right, now are you ready?
Yeah, thanks. My wow. It's the story of my life, my kid. Let's see.
Well, that's what
Oh,
happened.
so I guess it was Saturday. I think it was. I went to the Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota, and I went to a lot of stores. Everything was so expensive there. I went to like Toys R Us, and I saw like all kinds of toys. I was like, oh man, I'm going to get that, and I like pick up the toy, and it'd be like $35 for like a small Indiana Jones action figure. Like, hey, no, I will not get that. But I did go to Barnes and Noble and got a Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time manga.
I've
And
never seen that. I'd like
I
to read that actually.
know it existed, but it is. It's just I think it came out. Uh, the manga came out when 1998, and that was when Ocarina of Time came out. So
Very cool.
yeah, I've been reading it. I like it. And then I bought a copy of Dune Messiah there. I read Dune 1 like 5 or 6 years ago, and I did buy other uh, books in the series, like Dune books, but I didn't buy Messiah. I never really thought anything of it until I watched Dune 2, and I was like, man, I really want to read Dune Messiah now. And had a very hard time finding it, so I had to just buy it at Barnes and Noble there.
Yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of Dune 2, the movie.
I heard a lot of people say that. I thought it was fine.
I don't know, something about it. It was, and I can't even put my finger on it. It's just I didn't enjoy it while I was watching it.
Mm.
It just seemed wrong. I don't know. Something about it. The pacing was off. I didn't really enjoy the second time around with the actors. I don't know. It just I don't know. It didn't do it for me. And I also rewatched the early, what was it, in the 80s, the one from the 80s.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not good either, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I remember us watching it I say way back in the day, but it was 20 some years ago.
Right.
I didn't know, I hadn't read Dune before then. I was just like, oh my God, this is very 80s. So the Batman uh, Dark Crusader premiered today, and I don't know if this was like coincidence or subconsciously, but I read a lot of Batman Adventures last night, and last week I bought this book. This is Batman Adventures Annual #2 with and that's Bruce Timm there.
Okay.
The Bruce Timm cover, and the inside art is Bruce Timm as well. But I
Okay.
guess Kirby had like died uh, like while he was like making this book. So
Right.
really, the artwork inside is all Kirby esque. Let's see if I can. It was kind of, I think it was kind of Bruce Timm's like tribute.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, I think I've read that one before. I think I read all those back in the day.
Trying to find, there was one that I was like, oh yeah, yeah, like here. I was like, whoa, that is.
Very cool.
So yeah, I got that, ordered that last week on the internet, and very happy with it. So the reason why I ordered that is because I ordered some stuff off some guy's eBay store, because I was looking for the first comic I ever bought, and here it is. It was 2001, but I don't know. This was the first comic I ever bought and read. Well, I had read some as a kid, but when I was like 16, I bought this, and I don't know. For some reason, I loved it. Well, for a good reason, I loved it. It's a very, very good story. But I don't know. I just try to. It's like, why did I buy an Avengers? Probably didn't even know who the Avengers were really at that time.
Yeah, that's a wild place to jump in.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like I loved Spider-Man, I loved Batman, but for some reason I bought this. But this is like so good because it's like the beginning of that Kang run that they did.
Yes.
My only complaint about that run is that they like didn't involve like the Marvel universe at all, and it was just solely just the Avengers, and it wasn't in like Captain America or anything else. It was just in the Avengers. So this is the next one after it. Uh, I think I think these were $3 a piece, and then that annual Batman Adventures annual was 10. So spent a little bit of money, but not too much. And now I'm at a new book, so I'll show moderns like I've been doing. We'll get through these moderns. I don't know. Have I showed these? Wait a minute. Sorry. I don't know if I've showed these already. Well, you know what? I think I have. I showed these. Sorry. Maybe I haven't. Just thinking that I've showed these. I'm going to take these. All right. So this is
Oh yeah, you've definitely shown that.
okay. I don't know if I've.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I think I have shown these. Sorry. All right. This.
It's a cool cover.
Yeah, that's the number one there.
If you weren't showing them to me, I'd never see them.
Yeah. And there we are. All right, I think. Oh, here's.
That's cool.
This.
Yeah, I've never read any of that either.
I think that's. Yeah, more modern books. Trying to make sure I'm not showing anything that I haven't already shown.
Yeah, I don't have a subscription anywhere. I'm not picking up any modern books anymore. I'm just, I've always read more older stuff, so that's just what I'm sticking to.
I still get the same feeling, that same feeling you get whenever you get the new comics. So can't help myself.
That's cool.
This is Spider-Man 925. Okay, so all right. Hitting buttons. So yep, that's it for me for tonight. Um, I have watched some of that Cape Crusader, and I liked it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get caught up on it. I haven't had a chance yet.
I'm not like I don't want to compare it at all to the animated series. All it is to me is like finally a Batman series or animated series that is good because for like the past 30 years they've just been making like little kid crap as the series is. The movies, I love the movies,
Yeah, I love the movies.
animated movies. I was kind of thinking, I've said this before, but I was kind of thinking while I was watching that today, I think I enjoy and get excited about the DC animated like movies and series, animated series as much as like people get excited about Marvel movies because the Marvel movies, I just don't. I'm not really that into them. I'm not saying they're bad or anything. I'm just not into them. But I love
Right.
the cartoons so much. I did watch the latest Crisis on Infinite Earths, and that was kind of boring, and I didn't like the art on it. But
I still haven't watched it. I just don't have a lot of time to watch things. I wish I did, but
mm.
I need to start sneaking away at work and watching things.
There you go. Yeah, I get to watch a little bit, but whenever I do, I really do go for those DC cartoons. I love those so much. Have you watched that My Adventures with Superman at all?
You there?
Yeah, I think I'm breaking up here.
All right, let's call it a show then.
All right, we'll see ya.
All right, have a good one.
Yep, keep on collecting, everyone.